Yes, some spooky footage just in time for Christmas Eve. Nothing like a good old scary creature video to get you in the mood for the holidays. Picked by yours truly. Anything that's captured in the dark is 10 times scarier, especially when it's captured in a creepy abandoned building. Like in this video, the person filming it supposedly comes across a weird human-sized statue looking thing. The face looks extremely warped, and I can't necessarily tell where the arms stop at, as it appears to almost blend into its body. The texture kind of reminds me of a dirty cloth, giving it that appearance of a deformed statue. It's standing perfectly still too, just watching the camera guy. I don't know what's worse, having something run at me or just dissociate in front of me. Then again, this wouldn't happen to me because I don't go into abandoned buildings. It also looks like a kid who stands at the door to his parents' bedroom getting ready to announce that he either threw up or he's got a project due tomorrow. I think my favorite part of this video, which is probably fake, is when the cameraman pans down to his legs and it's clear he soiled himself from the encounter. I mean, fair. I'd probably hurl if I saw that, or faint. Our oceans and lakes are home to all sorts of creepy things that I can't even begin to explain, but I'll try. In this video, it appears to be taken at the end of what is probably a lake, maybe connected to an ocean, but we are introduced to this weird, creepy looking slug thing. I honestly don't know what it is, since it doesn't look like any slug I've encountered before. I also really don't like how it looks up at the cameraman, as if it can actually see that he's there, because I don't see any eyes on that thing. At one point though, it does look like it's got a really big puffy pair of lips. And I know I've been a little suspicious when it comes to mermaids, but this is one sea creature I will never touch. The original uploader of this video is unknown, since it was uploaded to one of those basic channels that just harbors a bunch of creature videos. It also kind of looks like licorice, at least the color of it. Would you guys be brave enough to give it a taste? Without video footage, I wouldn't be surprised if no one believed you that you encountered this. The video shows a really eerie looking creature standing extremely still and peering into the window of a home. Immediately, my attention is brought to its eyes, because the way it glows and looks extremely sunken makes me want to walk out of this room right now. Imagine having a staring contest with this thing. It doesn't even help that the people in this video have all the lights off. Like, what are you doing? You're making things worse for yourself. The more I stare at it though, the more I wonder if it's just a really weird looking dog trying to get inside of the house. There is the obvious possibility that the family thought this would be a cool video to make of their creepy looking dog, exploiting it for viral views. But why don't I even see a tail on this thing? Or if anything, it could be the legendary skinwalker or Wendigo trying to attempt to take the shape of a dog, using its characteristics to try and get you to open the door for them. Yeah, no thanks. At least when you're encountering spooky creatures, it's always good to do it with a group of people so that all of you are experiencing the same thing. This group of guys and gals apparently went to do a little exploring in an abandoned building, and are by no means ghost hunters, by the way, just curious, which is probably worse, because when you're not well versed in locations where you definitely shouldn't visit. Because guess what? Y'all stumble upon a weird, white little goblin thingy. Of course, humans always want to try and communicate with the unknown, but what happens when it answers back? Sadly, I can't understand the language in the video, but I'm assuming it's along the lines of, "Are you okay?" or "Do you need some assistance?" The creature then responds back in a very heavy smoker voice, which is the only way I can describe it. What throws me off is that it also knows the language that they're speaking, so part of me wonders if y'all got someone who was slightly younger to get wrapped up in toilet paper or what have you to help you film this video. The smoker voice is a good touch though. There's sadly not much else in this video, as most of these are cold cases due to the high possibility of being fake, but still entertaining nonetheless. It's always in the darn woods with you people. I don't know what to be more mad at, the fact that your camera quality is driving me insane, or the choice to go into a forest alone. I can't even tell what I'm looking at, but it appears to be maybe a man or a woman, no discriminating here, traveling alongside a dirt road in the dead of night. Eventually, the person stops and pans their camera into the foliage, and at first I really can't see what they're looking at because of how dark it is, but upon further rewatches, it looks like something is perched up on a tree watching them. It's kind of doing these weird head movements too, going side to side multiple times. And what are the odds the creature is doing some sort of mating dance for a camera person? Kind of like how birds dance for female mates. With a natural reaction, however, the camera person rushes off in fear, gasping for breath. This video is trippy, because the city I'm in has lots of bridges as well. And if this is real, like the video claims it to be, you won't catch me going under or over one for the rest of my life. The video shows some four-legged creature making making its way like Spider-Man beneath a bridge, but no one else seems to be noticing it but the cameraman. Why is it up there in the first place and not walking on top like a regular creature monster thing? Oh, right. Content. What if it even has a nest under the bridge, where it's nursing its just as creepy little versions of itself? It's clearly not the first time it's done this, making it seem extremely easy. I am more inclined that this video is probably real. Is it some scary cryptic? Probably not. Could it be someone trying to find the perfect spot for graffiti? That's a possibility. Or it could even be a monkey of some kind. Maybe it's someone even doing parkour. The editing could also just be extremely well done to match up with the lighting and shadows under the bridge. Aliens do walk among us, and this guy allegedly has the proof of such creatures while he was driving his bike home one night. Let's see if he's telling the truth. Video starts off as he claims. He was simply riding his bike down a dirt road when he comes across a white building, and as the light pans over to it, there is a strange two-legged creature in view, who also notices him as well and quickly makes it behind the building. He thinks that this is 100% an alien that he saw. I believe you saw this alien while you were coding in and animating the CGI for it. I'm kidding. Unless. It definitely has a bit of that alien head shape we are used to seeing in the media, along with its extremely lengthy and skinny body. Except this one doesn't seem to have any arms though. What about the possibility of it being an animal with a genetic mutation? It happens. Maybe it's like Faith the dog, and is forced to walk on its hind legs. The hunch that it does have kind of makes me speculate towards that theory. This one is a little bit silly, because I can't help but imagine this thing waving airplanes down the runway with the way it flails its arms like that. But with this video, it appears that someone was driving down a dirt road when they came across this somewhat tall, really lanky, skinny looking creature with its legs crossed as it's waving the car down to go in a different direction. I have a lot of questions about this video. Why is it standing like that, first of all? You gotta use the bathroom, little guy? And also, where are you guiding my car to? It almost looks like an overgrown Dobby from Harry Potter. Is this possibly another alien video? Maybe. Is it a heavily filtered man in a bodysuit? Also maybe. I just don't understand this weird dance it's doing, and that's the only thing that makes me feel eerie about it. It also looks like it has webbed fingers. Maybe this could be Ariel's transition from fish to human gone wrong? What are y'all's thoughts about it? If anyone knows where it comes from, be sure to comment down below about it. I have the comfort of watching all these videos while it's still daylight out, and it's in an office with other people around me for comfort. If you are alone watching this in the dark, which video irked you the most? Comment down below and tell me which one. And in the meantime, I will see you all in the next video. Stay creepy, you crawlies.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Come binge some more most amazing content by clicking this video next. We have found some footage of some mysterious creatures that have been locked away for centuries, and the clips are disturbing. Click the video now. What are you waiting for?